Wow, thank you all for the way that you've received this project, which is my G45 feature project for Graphic 45 as a brand ambassador. And I've just been overwhelmed with the response that I've had, but what I thought I'd do is a quick overview video so that you can see it perhaps in more detail. Now, if you want to make this project, the class is absolutely free of charge, and you can find that on the Graphic 45 blog, and I'm going to put you a link down below where you can click on, go to the page, you'll see a little introduction that I've written. Keep scrolling down, you will find lots of photographs of the project. Keep scrolling down a bit more and you'll find a link to a printable PDF that has the resources list and the cutting guide, and also a link to the video tutorial, which is just under 3 hours long, so it's quite a comprehensive project. I will just say now as well, thanks to Mark for helping with the box, because well, we all know what my measuring's like, and I just said to him, look, I want a box and I want to be able to put stuff in the lid, and this is what he came up with, and I think it's absolutely phenomenal. So onto the project. I have used Graphic 45 Warm Wishes, which is one of the 2022 Christmas collection lines, and the lovely thing about the project and the challenge that I was given was that I had to use as much as possible from the collection. So trust me, I used everything. I used the 12 by 12 collection pack, I used the stickers, I used the 12 by 12 patterns and solids, I used 1.5 packs of the 8 by 8 because I ran out. I used the die cut ephemera, I used the journaling cards, I used the red roses, and I used some tags. Oh, and the chipboards. Yes, I used the chipboards and the feet for the box as well. So basically, if I could lay my hands on it and it was Graphic 45, I was using it. So there we go. Although mine is a Christmas project, I would say that this project would lend itself to many other paper lines. For instance, maybe the romantic papers from Graphic 45, if you were working on a project that maybe you were going to gift this for a wedding. There's lots of child and baby Graphic 45 papers that you could use if you were going to maybe use it to showcase a child's first year. All sorts of different things that you could do. Maybe one of the holiday ones. What's it called? Oh, the holiday one with the beautiful tropical travelogue, for instance. I know it's an old one, but anyway, what I'm saying is you could use this for any subject whatsoever. So getting onto the project now, what we've got here is a box, and you can see that it is actually quite big, and I've used the Graphic 45 metal clawed feet on the bottom just to give it a little bit of extra interest, and I've put one of the chipboard pieces on the front there, and then just taking it round, you can see that, you know, it's just decorated up very simply with paper. So if I just take the lid off for a minute and show you what's inside, the lid itself is quite deep because inside it is a tray which I've put roses in, some of the ephemera, but I've also put this in. I'm not going to make Mark jump up and switch the lights off, but you should be able to see that I've actually used some cold LED lights. They're battery powered inside here, just to make it light up, so that's just a nice little bit of added interest. And then underneath here you can see that's just where I've put that little battery pack there for the lights. Now, the project itself is a box full of 12 folios. The folios are really simple, but they are all designed to hold at least 6 by 4 inch photos. So you can imagine that you can get quite a few photographs in here. And also, if you look at this as well, there is actually quite a bit of space here. So if you want to fill it up with lots of photos, or you want to make another you know, another folio, you can. Now, each of these folios is different, and I'm just going to take you through them one by one. So they're in no particular order, but this folio on the front, what I've done is I've used a Graphic 45 tag, and I've used I think I've used the journaling cards and cut out, it might even be from the paper, cut out bits, and I've layered on. Now what you will see here is that I've actually used some gold leaf as well, which I've picked out throughout. You can see it here on the roses, just to give a little bit of added interest. And I've layered this up so you get a bit more, you can't really see it terribly well there, but a bit more of a 3D effect. I've put some of these ball chains on the side, and I've added a charm to that as well, and that's the same on each of them. So you open it up, and this one it's kind of like a little policy envelope. So if you open that one up there, you've got a photo mat which will fit a nice 6x4 inch photo in there, and then you could put a 6x4 in front. That one's slightly smaller, just into this little pocket down here, and then I've used some of the journaling cards there and a couple of the tags out of the ephemera pack, and that's the same on this side as well. So you open that up and you've got your photo mat there. So that is folio number 1. Folio number 2, what I've done here is I've used a journaling card on the front, and throughout what I've done is I've got an equal number, it's just the way that I organised it in here, is that I've got an equal number of tags to journaling cards. So just the way I put it together, it just goes tag, card, tag, card, tag, whatever. Hopefully it'll come out like that. Maybe not, we'll see. And then this one, if you open it up, what we've got here is a magnet with a little waterfall. Okay, so that is there ready to take lots of photographs of whatever you're doing at Christmas or whatever. So there's quite a lot of photographic space in there. So that is the next journal folio. Right, so these are all mixed up. So here's the next one, another tag, and I've just put some of the, I've just taken some images off the paper here and just laid them up. I've actually matted these onto just some plain cardstock, and then used some chipboard pieces that I'd got left over to layer those up. This has got a space here for photos, and once again I've used some of the journaling cards in a little sort of slanted pocket here, and then you open that up and what we've got is space for photos here, and then just simple pockets here with more space for 6x4 photos. Now, even though all of these folios are completely different, there's absolutely nothing stopping you making, if you just like 2, then just make 6 of each. If you just like 1, then just make 12. It's entirely up to you. You obviously don't have to make you know, to make it exactly the same as the one that I did. You can make it to suit whatever you like. So the next folio, we've got a cut apart on the front, or a journaling card. Open that up, and I quite like this one, even though it's like super simple. I've got just simple photo mats in here, but I've actually taken some images from the I think this might even be the signature sheet, and then I just chopped it in the middle and then put that on either side, and I think that looks really effective. I like that one a lot. Then we need another, oh, all tangled up. We need, oh, this one's my favourite on the front. I just don't know what, I just like this one. The creamy one, it just looks, I just really like that one. And all I've done is I've just fussy cut some of the images here and then laid them up onto a tag. Open that up, and what you've got here is 2 pockets on a flap, and then underneath here just 2 simple pockets with space for your 6x4 photos on there as well. So it's like I said, these folios are really simple, and you can just pick and choose, you know, whichever ones you like the most, you know, to make. So this folio, we've got on the front, we've got our journaling card, and I will say that sometimes the backs are just so lovely that it seems a shame, if you're going to use it to decorate, it seems a shame to kind of, you know, cover it up. So I've turned mine round, and this is actually the back of the journaling card. This is stacked pockets, but instead of just 2, I've actually made it a little bit bigger. So you've got 3 stacked pockets here, and then 1 here as well. So you've just got room here again for your 6x4 photo, and then down the bottom here you've got room for a smaller photo as well. Okay, I'm not quite sure why I put that there. That's a little bit odd, but whatever. I'm sure had a good sensible use for it at the beginning. Who knows? Okay, right, so the next one, let's find a tag. Okay, so this tag, actually, what I've done here is I've cut out some of the images and I've used that as a tuck spot. So that goes in there like that. Open this one up and what you've got are a couple of belly bands, and I've used some of my tags left over there as well. But if you haven't got tags, don't worry, you can either make your own, because they are really scarce actually, probably because they're so ace. But you can either make your own or, you know, just use photo mats, whatever you prefer. Okay, next one. We've got a cut apart on this one, and then we've got these little kind of flaps, I suppose, here. I've used chipboard shapes and some more of my gold leaf here, and that opens up like that. So plenty of room for little photos on there. Well, okay, so this is like opening a stocking on Christmas morning. All right then, so we've got this folio, and all I've done here on the tag is I've layered up bits of here we've got some of the ephemera, and then, you know, you always get the stamps. I've layered those up as well so that they look like really 3D. They're usually on the signature sheet, and then on maybe the some of the cut apart sheets, so that's pretty cool. And die cut ephemera here, and then I've used a little bit more of that gold leaf and some fussy cutting. And on this one we've just got some simple side pockets. So here I've used my tags, I've got journaling cards, and then I've got my photo mats. So we've just got some big simple pockets here. Okay, then we have got this folio, and I said once again, I'm on here. I think it's mine. It might be the cat's. I've used the back of the cut apart here, no, the journaling card, because they're just so nice. It seems a shame to cover them up. And then on this one, what we've got is our policy envelope styles, but these open to the side. So there's photo mats journaling cards that go in there like that. And then I've used here, this is one of the stickers, and then I've just cut out fussy cut bits of the images from the papers. And here, I don't know if you can see that, how well you can see that, but that's what I was talking about with the stamps, that, you know, I've layered those up onto you know, bits of grey board or chipboard, just so that they stand out and look really 3D. So we have got this one, which this is the first one I made actually, and once again on the front I've just added some of my gold leaf. I've got my stamps, these are bits from the ephemera, and then open that up, and what we've got here, we've got this kind of openy uppy bit where we can put our photo mats, and they just slot in there with a couple of the journaling cards. And then I've just fussy cut some of the flowers and stuff and just stuck those on just for some added interest, and the stamps again there. And then finally, folio number 12, I've put a journaling card on the back of it on the front, and then here what we've got is we've got these little pull out bits here like that, and then we've got photo mats in here on just a very simple side pocket. So that is the last of the folios. The box itself, that is all decorated inside as well. So you can see how I've used up all of my paper. But that is the project. I hope you love it as much as I do. I have to say this is probably, well, I know it is in my top 3 favourite projects that I've ever made, and I just loved it because the papers are just so gorgeous, they're so traditional, so Christmassy, and I knew what I wanted to do from the very beginning. So please do have a go at making it. If you've got any problems, just let me know. If you've had a go, then do pop up your makes into the Graphic 45 community page on Facebook, which is a great place where you can share all of your Graphic 45 projects and have a chat about what inspires you. So thank you very much for listening to me. I know I've rattled on a bit, but it is a big project, and like I said, the tutorial is absolutely free of charge. It's one of my projects as a brand ambassador for Graphic 45, which I'm absolutely loving. And I hope you have a go. All right then, everybody, so I'm going to say this now, so happy Christmas, and I will see you all really soon, hopefully with another project that you love for Graphic 45. Take care. Bye.